Hi everybody, happy Wednesday. I know everyone's just getting on, so we're gonna wait a couple minutes. And it is so gorgeous out that I decided to broadcast poolside here in sunny Florida. It's about 75 degrees, not a cloud in the sky, and it is just spectacular top off the Jeep weather that I'm enjoying here on my life venture. So hi everybody, welcome to the broadcast. Gonna give everyone a couple more minutes. That's right, Matt, Jeep to keep. I'll let you guys take a look at where I am right now. Living the Life Vantage Elite life, working from wherever we want to work. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous weather. Hope it's nice where you are too. All right, we got a lot of people jumping on here. We'll give everyone another minute. We're going to go ahead and get started. I appreciate you guys sharing a little time on Wednesday. When I started these, I tried to pick a time that would work for everyone, even if they were working, or maybe catch the first little bit of their lunch hour or whatnot. But today the training is called Burn the Ships. And I've spent a lot of time thinking about this, and I just really hope that this blesses everyone, whether in their life personally or in their business, whether they're in network marketing or traditional brick and mortar business or just any area of their life. Hopefully you'll see where this principle and this story will apply. This is a true historical story, so I'm going to read it to make sure that I don't get it wrong. We're getting a nice breeze here. The phrase burn the ships comes from a historic conquest in history when in 1519, Spanish conquistador Hernando Cortez landed in Mexico on the shores of the Yucatan with only one objective: to seize the great treasures known to be there, hoarded by the Aztecs. Cortez was committed. I want you guys to, if you're taking notes or you're going to replay this, underline committed. Cortez was committed to his mission, and his quest for riches is legendary. Cortez was an excellent motivator. He convinced more than 500 soldiers and 100 sailors to set sail from Spain to Mexico, commanding 11 ships to take the world's richest treasures. The historic question is how a small band of Spanish soldiers arrived in a strange country and swiftly brought about the overthrow of a large and powerful empire that was in power for over 6 centuries. That's incredible, isn't it? For Cortez, the answer was really quite easy. It was all or nothing, a complete and total commitment. Again, underline, a complete and total commitment. When Cortez and his men arrived on the shores of the Yucatan, he rallied the men for one final prep talk before leading his men into battle. And then he uttered these famous words that changed the course of history: burn the ships. With that, Cortez and his men burned their own ships. And by burning their own ships, the commitment level of the men was raised to a whole new level. A level much higher than any of the men, including Cortez, could ever have imagined. Cortez didn't know what he would encounter on his expedition, but what he did know that was by burning the ships, he had completely eliminated their option to go back. At the same time, he created an intensely powerful motivation to succeed. He took away the option for failure. Amazingly, the men conquered the Aztecs and had succeeded in something where others had been unsuccessful for 6 centuries. With the victory that Cortez and his men took, they took the treasure. Why did they win? Because they had no escape, no fallback, no choice. It was succeed or die. Now, obviously, when we're looking at our business, you're not going to die. But you know what? Sometimes we have to burn the ships. We have to take away the excuses, make a commitment, determine what we want in order to be wildly successful and get the treasure in our life. Tom Barrett, who's one of my favorite authors, says that there's 4 ingredients to success. Determine what you want, decide what you're willing to reschedule or give up in order to get what you want, associate with people who will get you what you want, and have a plan. Work your plan. Don't be a part of other people's plans. Work your own plan. With Cortez's expedition and these principles in mind, I'm going to ask you guys a few very, very important questions. What is your treasure? What are your dreams? Maybe you've lost sight of them and you need to rediscover them again. That's a big question for us, huh? What are those things most dear and important to you? What is your why? Why are you doing what you're doing? And again, it doesn't matter if we're talking about parenting or ministry or business or network marketing or just life. Why are you doing what you're doing? Knowing what you're doing, especially in business, is more important than knowing how to do it. Because if you don't know why, the how is not going to matter. You must have a treasure or a dream. Because where your treasure is, your heart is there also. Dreams allow you to envision your future realities. So ingredient number 1 is determine what you want, determine your treasure, and determine your goal. Create great focus, energy, and a passion. Create goals that create purposeful living. We all have a purpose by God on this earth. That's what I believe. And make sure that you're purposefully living. The clarity of your dreams will keep you moving forward. Goals keep you going when the present situation may not be so pleasant, because we all know things happen. Your goals will also determine your sacrifice. Here's the next question. What is your ocean? So when we're talking about Cortez's journey, what is your ocean? What ocean do you have to get over in order to see your dreams realized? Open up your comfort zone, you guys. Expand it out. Ingredient number 2. Decide what you're willing to reschedule or give up, both materialistically and within yourself, to see your dreams achieved. When someone states to me they don't have time for something, they have not stated a fact. They've stated what their priorities are. And that says a lot to me. Think about that for a minute. Are you using time as an excuse? The next one is gotta versus gonna mentality. Victims versus victor mentality. And we talked about that a lot in the last couple weeks. You may look at a sacrifice as I've got to do this and feel very bound by it. There's a lot of biblical information on that. We can share that another time. But I got to do this, you feel bound. But if you look at the option that I'm going to do this or I'm going to do this, because ultimately you know it'll help you bring about your dreams, this is much different. This ingredient reveals much about the strength of your dreams, your desire for change, and the strength of your will. This is an essential step in determining whether or not you will see your future dreams become a present reality. Don't cling to a routine and minor events of your life and just casually go about your dreams. Dreams create hope, goals create focus, and focus creates fuel that propels us into action. Lastly, what is your ship? This is huge, you guys. What is your ship? What is your exit strategy? Are you waiting for this opportunity to fail? Whatever it is, of course, if you're a LifeVantage distributor or part of our team Soar, this is huge. We've been talking about this for a couple months. What are you waiting for? Okay, let's get going. Are you just trying this out? Or is it just a hobby? So whoever you are on this, whether we're talking again about LifeVantage or a brick and mortar business or something you're doing in your life, are you just trying it out? So I have 2 exercises for you. I'm going to give you some homework this week. The first is write down 3 things that you feel are stopping you in your life or in your business that you can change, that you have power over. Because some things we don't right now. The second thing is share those things with a trusted business partner or a trusted friend or your upline or me. and just say, I will no longer allow blank to keep me from achieving my dreams. And I want you to write that down, you guys. Journal it. Write it on your mirror. Keep it with you. I will no longer allow blank, whatever that is for you, to keep me from achieving my dreams. Ingredient number 4, have a plan that works and work your plan. And I'm going to share some scripture with you. Hopefully most of you appreciate this. Proverbs 10:4. Lazy hands make a man poor, but diligent hands bring wealth. Proverbs 13:4. The sluggard craves and gets nothing, but the desires of the diligent are fully satisfied. Proverbs 21:5. The plans of the diligent lead to profit, as surely as haste leads to poverty. You guys, it is biblical to work and for God to honor that work. But you really have to analyze, what are you really doing? Are you holding your own self back? Success in business is not about talent most of the time. It's about tenacity and consistent work. We see that in sports all the time. Don't give yourself the option of getting back on the ship and going back to life as normal. Don't give up or give in. Stick to your plan. Galatians 6:9. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time or due season, we will reap a harvest if we don't give up. Stop settling for mediocrity. We have been designed and destined for a promise of greatness if we'll just put our hands to it. Pull out all the stops, work your business with the same sense of urgency that Cortez and his men must have had to succeed. Whatever your ship is, burn it and go out and be great. I'm in your corner. Again, I'm Carrie Bedard. I'm an independent elite LifeVantage distributor, the owner of Soar to Success Consulting, and I hope that this has blessed your week and will continue to move you forward till next week when we chat again. If you want more information about LifeVantage or Team Soar, you can go to teamsoar.biz and fill out the information on the homepage, the information form, and we'll get you information. If you want somebody to share the 3 things that are stopping you with business that you can trust, you can also send me a note there. You guys have a blessed day. I love you all, and we'll chat again soon.